Hey guys and girls, what's going on? It's Fuggy here. Welcome back to some more WWE Supercard. Now in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the new Giants Unleashed event. We got some exclusive gameplay for you. No, I've not hacked JB's account. JB went over there, he recorded this, they recorded this and sent it out to all us influencers, so we're going to bring it to your faces. We got a lot of things to show you through. I'll get into that in just a second, but as you can see here, you have 16 slots. I don't know why I showed 4. You have 4 rows, 16 slots, and you put one row is 4 of each arrow. Now he's going through the leaderboards for every different tier, as you can see here, and while he's doing that I'm going to give a shout out to today's champ. Today's champ is Light. Big shout out to you, congratulations on being today's champ. Now if any of you out there would like to be today's champ next video, hit the big thumbs up button right now. Don't forget to click subscribe as well and hit that bell to be notified for any more cool videos like this. We are almost at 7k, so if we get there that'd be awesome. He's now showing the team leaderboard so you can have a look at people on your team. Now we're going to go through the rewards, and this is interesting. Think a little bit like OTL in terms of there's milestone rewards, also kind of similar to Last Man Standing in that way, that you have rewards for depending on what rank you finish in. So there is competitiveness to it because only so many people can finish rank 1 to 3 and only so many people can finish 4 to 20 and so on and so on. Obviously you get better rewards if we as a community defeat the Giant. If the Giant escapes, the rewards are not as good. There's a few more details in this gameplay that we are going to get into, but while he's just going through these rewards, I will say if you don't already, please do follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch for future streams, and add me on Xbox. Join the Discord. Discord's absolutely free to join. They get videos early, they get cool stuff. Description for the Discord and the Twitter and all that cool stuff. So as you can see, we're going through a lot of the basics right now. We're going to get into some gameplay right now. There's a few things you'll notice straight away and I want to explain them to you. Obviously, this is just a placeholder, this Miz card. We do know that Samoa Joe is the event card and he will be obtainable via milestone. What I do not know yet, by the way, you see him applying the gear here, that's just a little bug that will be fixed when the game or the event actually gets released. They're already fixing that at the moment, so don't worry, they know about that. That'll be fixed when the event is actually released. But you get different boosts that do different things. As you can see, scrolling along them, you get bonuses and boosts for depending on what arrow the card is. And you can see there a little spinny circle came up and it was yellow and blue, and basically every time you attack it resets and does the same thing again. So Miz is a right blue arrow here, so you want to attack him with a right blue arrow, and he only has 1 here, so he only attacks him with 1. But watch it reset, it's going to change arrow to an up arrow. So he has 2 up arrows this time. You can use 2 up arrows to go attack, and if you have the arrow that matches, you do more damage, and obviously the more cards you use, you do more damage. Now it comes to a left arrow and he actually has 3, so you can use 3 to attack the Miz. This looks pretty promising. As a community, we're all going to be doing this stuff at the same time, so see his little scoreboard underneath, that's got to be going down a lot quicker. So he's managed to do 82,000 damage, and as you can see, there's a milestone to get that Ligero card when you get to a certain amount. We're going to get into some more gameplay in a second. So here we go, we're getting into some more gameplay now. Like I said, gear, there's a little bit of an issue with it, but you can't right now. It's only a visual issue, don't worry, it actually works. But you can obtain all of these gears off the board so I advise you guys, if you're not already, save up picks, get some gear quickly. But as you can see, it resets again at the start of the next round again to a left arrow this time. So now you're going to want to attack it with a left arrow. So once again, all of these gears do different types of boosts, so pay attention to what gears you're picking. You may have a different strategy depending on what gears you want to choose. Now JB's obviously shown that if you pick 4 cards that aren't the right arrow, you're not going to do as much damage as you could do with having the correct arrow. So he's gone with 2 off arrows again here, and see how it's gone. Watch this, only does 2,000 damage. So you need to pay attention to, and then the right arrow does 8,000 damage. So you need to be paying attention to which particular arrows is on the actual Giant card. And don't forget, these Giant cards are limited time. They disappear after so long. So make sure when one appears, you're ready to get grinding and getting some points going towards your total. And as you can see, he's got another 44,000 damage. So because he didn't pick the correct arrows that time, the round of him getting as much damage was not as productive, really, was it? He didn't really get as much damage as the round when he picked the correct arrows. Now, there is one thing we are not too sure of, and I'm sure all you guys are looking to know this. We do not know if the card is going to be probable from this event, whether it's going to be an LMS card or whether it's going to be a Ringdom/RD probable. I have asked and I'm waiting on a reply, but I can't wait any longer in terms to get this video out to you guys. So that's a question I'm sure a lot of you have. It's one that I don't have the answer to right now, but when I get the answer to it, stay tuned to my Twitter. I'll make sure to tweet it out. So as you can see, he's selecting the correct gear here and making sure to use the arrows that match up with it. So the blue arrows match with blue arrows, obviously, and they give you, I think it's a 25% boost, which is good. And as you can see, because he's used an up arrow and not a down arrow, it was minus 75%, which is not good. You need to be using the right arrow. So that's why you have your deck set up. So you need to be kind of smart with it. Think like Royal Rumble, where you want to save the correct arrows so that you can attack with every stat that you need to in Royal Rumble. You got to play this smart. It looks very intriguing and it does look very fun, and I am really really looking forward to getting my hands on this actually on the game. It's looking fun. It's looking like it could be a little bit exciting. Now, another thing is that obviously each time the Giant's going to be different. It's not always going to be The Miz. But let me know what you guys think about the visuals to it as well. I think it looks pretty cool. I do like the look of it. Let me know what you think of it so far in terms of what you think it looks like. Don't forget that little bit of a glitch where you can't see the gear right now. It will be working when they release the actual event. So as you can see, every round you go into against The Miz, he will change arrows, so keep that in mind. So straight off the bat, no down arrows here for him to attack, so he's going to have to just use random arrows. And the best thing here, well, he's done the wrong thing in my opinion, because he's wasted 3 cards. I would have wasted 1, maybe 2, and then hoped for some down arrows to come in. So he's got a left arrow now. Now he has 3 left arrows, so if he was to attack with them, which he is doing, you'll see how much of a boost he gets. See, watch this, and look how much damage he's going to do. 46. That's bigger than the total of the last one. So now he needs up arrows. He's a Bork laser here, but he's going to show that if you attack with all of them, it's not such a good idea. But maybe it is a good idea. Maybe you want to clear out to bring in some new arrows, but he's just showing you the variance of damage you can do depending on what arrows you choose. So be smart in what arrows you choose to attack with. Don't choose the wrong ones, basically. Make sure you're choosing the correct arrows to attack with, and then you'll be all good. You'll be great. You'll be fantastic. So we're going to get into another bout because I want to show you guys everything this has to offer. The Giants Unleashed mode is coming tomorrow, by the way, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Like I said, each individual gear, if you tap it, it'll give you more information on it. So the bonus for the 25%, 25% for yellow and blue arrows, as you can see right there. Then if you put 100 bonus to match 4 arrows in a row, which is great, plus 100%. So if you get 4 arrows of the same particular arrow, you get 100% bonus, which I did not realize right until now, which is absolutely amazing. So you'll do double the damage. So it's essentially like a double picker. Think of that, or a championship belt, or a title belt, whatever they want to call it. But yeah, I am looking very forward to this game mode. Samoa Joe is obviously your first event card. I did say, and I will say it again because I'm afraid of people asking the same question. We do not know. We are not 100% on whether he is going to be probable from this event, whether he's going to be a pro from Ringdom, from RD, or whether he's just going to be like an LMS card. Look, I will say straight off the bat, I don't think it's going to be an LMS card. I think it's going to be a case where you can pro the card because of the design of it. It's exactly like the other cards. So I think it's going to be a case where you can either pro from this event or you can pro it from Ringdom or RTG. But once again, once I get confirmation on that, I will let you guys know up on Twitter, or I'll put it maybe in the comment section of this video. But as you can see, we are now out of bouts for the Giants Unleashed. But to fill all, and I'm very happy with this because there were some complaints with OTL, it's only 100 credits. It's only 100 credits to fill bouts, which is fantastic. I was afraid it was going to be 500. I was afraid it was going to be 600. And this shows as well that you can actually buy gear. So if you're struggling to buy gear, much like, and don't get me wrong, there are a lot of free-to-play players out there, but there's a lot of players like myself who would rather get it done by paying a little bit of extra credits if they're struggling to pull titles or double pickers or whatever it may be. So this is a way of doing that. But that's pretty much all the information I can give you at the moment. Stay tuned to the channel because, like I said, the event's coming out tomorrow, so we'll have a first look at the event. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. The link to that is in the description. But yeah, I am very excited for the thing. Don't worry, it seems like he's not doing a lot of damage, but you have to bear in mind that that milestone he's working towards of the Ligero is a community milestone. It's not a case of him trying to get that many points on his own. It's a community milestone, so keep that in mind. There is individual milestones, obviously. That's how you'll get the event card, but there is a community milestone, as you can see as well, working towards that Cataclysm Ligero. But yeah, like I said, guys, that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the Giants Unleashed gameplay. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe if you're new. That's pretty much it from me. Thank you all for watching. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. The links are in the description. Join the Discord. I'll see you all next time. Have a good day. Goodbye.